Hi everybody, Zohar from scratch. We are in Kuf Ain Dalet Sulam, 174 סולם, דפוס ישן, דף י' עמוד ב'. פתח רבי שמעון, open the discussion רבי שמעון בר יוחאי. ואמר, כל מאן דחד באינון מועדיה, ולא יאיב חולקה לקודשה בריחו, ההוא הריין, שטן שונא אותו וקע בקטרג לב סלק למעלמה, וכמה כל עכו מסביב להם. Translation, Rabbi Shimon opened the discussion and he say, whoever is happy in the holidays, the Jewish holiday, ואינו נותן חלקו לקדוש ברוך הוא, and doesn't give his portion, his peace to God, אותו רע עין, the one with the evil eye, that we call him Satan or Satan, שונא אותו, hate him, הוא מסטין עליו, then he looking for him for what's wrong with him, ומעבירו מן העולם, and he make sure that that person will die earlier. לא עלינו. וכמה צרות על צרות מסובב לו. And so many problems chasing that person. Now, of course, it's not as literally as it look like. Just try to imagine that we were created for our kindness. Our test is our kindness. So sometimes when we receive things as we want to receive, as we're happy to receive, instead of it making us better, it's making us worse. Because we have to receive things and understand that they are coming to us to help us to share. And we continue with the Zohar. But I highly recommend to go and read it with the Sulam. Because what I'm doing in this lecture, I'm reading it through the Zohar. That's why it's called Zohar from scratch. Kuf Ain Vav. באים לפניו, I'm sorry, Kuf Ain A, I should say. Kuf Ain A. חולקה דקודשא ברד למחדל למסכנה. So, yeah. The portion of God to make miserable or poor people happy, כפו מה דחל למעבד, as much as you can afford, בכין דקודשא ברית ביומה אלין, because God in those days of holidays, עתי למחמה לעינון מענין דברין דילה, וחמד אלו אית לאול בכדי ובכה אלו שריק לאלה לחר ועולמה. So we have to find a way, of making the poor people happy. Why? Because in those days, God come to see the broken vessels. And he come to them and he see that there is nothing to be happy with. And then he cry, because God cry is going up to destroy the world. Then, of course, this is not literally that God is crying and all this and that. I mean, to tell you the story, when God created the world, as Rabash like bring it here as well, he wanted to create the world, not all the angels agree with that. So when he said, let's create human, the angel of mercy, Chesed, said, why not? It's great because he loves to do good. The angel of truth say, don't create him because it's all lie. The angel of charity and justice say, create them because he gives charity. And the angel of peace say, don't create him because he's creating war. What did God did with them? He took the truth and he threw them down to the ground. Vatishleach emet arza from Daniel, from the book of Daniel. What does that mean? It means that in our universe, the way things operate is gradually become better. It's not immediately become better. And a lot of people have some type of expectation for things to work right away for them, which is not so. The main thing that we have to prove that the cause of God creating us was for mercy. And if there is broken vessels that manifest in our universe as poor people in the holidays, we don't take care of them, it is creating an issue, it is creating a problem. אתם בני מטיבתא קמא, ואומרים לה רחום וחנון להתכרת. Right away, the chambers of above, bnei yeshiva, meaning there is, in upper world, there is schools too that study Torah. And they come to him because God is angry with the people not taking care of the poor during the holiday. אומרים ריבון העולם, master of the world, רחום וחנון אתה נקרא. Your name is merciful. Your name is kind. התגלגלו רחמך על בניך. Please have mercy on your children. אמר להם, וכי לא עשיתי את העולם אלא על חסד. I create this whole world based on one foundation. One, chesed. Kindness, mercy. That's the only reason I create this world. שכתוב אמרתי עולם חסד ייבנה. I create the word for חסד. והעולם עומד על זה. And that's the foundation of everything. ואם אינם עושים חסד עם העניים, מחריב את העולם. If people are not capable to help poor people, I want to destroy the whole world. אומרים המלאכים העליונים לפניו, the angels come to him and say, front of him, ריבון העולם, master of the world. הנה פלוני, שאכל ושתה לרוויה, ויכול לעשות חסד, עם עניים ולא נתן להם כלום. מה מסתים? לוקח רשות ועודף אחרי האדם ההוא. Come, to my opinion, different angel, to my opinion, it's a different angel. It doesn't say it's a different angel. Let me check. Amri kama malchi ilai. It's a different group of angels, to my opinion. And the same master of the world, look at this person. He's eating, he's drinking, he's having a beautiful home. And יכול לעשות חסד עם עניים, and he can help poor people, ולא נתן להם כלום. He doesn't give the poor people nothing. Right away, the Satan, the mastin, come in, ולוקח חשבון and ask permission, and he's chasing that person to destroy that person. Because remember, the angel of mercy and the angel of charity agree to create the person. And if the person don't do charity or kindness, they don't find a reason to keep him. Yeah. And we continue. קוף עין זין. מי לנו בעולם גדול מאברהם? Who is greater than אברהם? שעשה חסד לכל הברית. What was Abraham was busy doing? Just חסד. Open his tent, give food, hospitality, everything. ביום שעשה משתה, מה כתוב? In the day that he did משתה, he did a party. What was the party? When Yitzchak was finished breastfeeding. ויגמל, ויגדל הילד ויגמל, ויעש אברהם משתה גדול. ויום יגמל את יצחק. Did a party. When Yitzchak is no longer for breastfeeding. עשה אברהם משתה. אברהם did a big party. וקרא לכל גדולי הדור לאותו סעודה. And he called every human being. Abraham was a very important man. He brought spirituality to the world. He brought religion to the world. He brought the commitment to one God to the world. So he brought everybody to the party. ולמדנו בכל סעודה של שמחה הולך ורואה אותו המסטין. Every time you do שמחה, wedding, בר מצווה, ברית, ראש השנה, יום כיפור, סעודה, after the סעודה, סוכות, and so on and so on, חנוכה, פורים, פסח, שבועס, all those holidays, all those events, ט"ו באב, רואה אותו המסטין. אם האדם הוא הקדים לעשות חסד עם העניים, if the person first taking care of the poor people, so if you're making a wedding, for example, make sure that there is poor people eating there too, without a gift. If you want the wedding to work right, always have a small table of poor people there to take care of them. ואם יש עניים בבית, if there is enough poor people in your own house, המסטין נפרד מאותו הבית. If you have poor people in your neighborhood or your family, and you take care of them, you buy food for them and that, no more Satan coming there. אינו נכנס שמה. ואם לא, המסטין נכנס שמה. So, if there is only rich people there, and they didn't take care of one poor person in that, it's very dangerous. והוא רואה העירוף של השמחה בלא עניים. And Satan is looking, everybody's happy, there is drink, there is food, there is everything, and there is no poor people. ובלי שהקדים חסד לעבדים, עולה למענו מסטין עליו. Right away go to the court of heaven and say, we have a problem, the human being only created for chesed and tzedakah. This guy doesn't give chesed and tzedakah. Destroy him. So what is the connection to Avraham? Avraham, כיוון שהועיד לגדולי הדור, when Avraham invited the most important people of the generation, ירד מסטין וקם על הפתח כאין עני. You know what the Satan did? He came as a poor person to the door. ולא היה מי שיביט עליו. But nobody look at him, because everybody is important and famous and rich. And he's a poor. אברהם היה משמש את המלכים והשרים. You know what Avraham was doing? Look how humble. He became the servant of the king and minister who comes for the party. שרה הניקה הבנים מכולם. Sarah breastfeeding all the children of that party. משום שלא היו מאמינים כאשר ילדה. Because if she gave birth, she was 90. Nobody believes she has milk. So she proved it. אלא אמרו שיצחק הוא הסופי. שמן השוק הביאו אותו. They said that Isaac was adopted. She proved that he wasn't. משום זה הביאו בניהם ממים. They brought the children with them. שרה לקחה אותם והניקה אותו לפניהם. שרה took each child and breastfeed all of them. זה שנאמר מי מילל לאברהם הניקה בניהם שרה. והיה צריך לומר הניקה בן שרה. אלא בנים ודאי. She breastfeed all of them. דהיינו בניהם של כל האורחים. ואותו מסטין, the Satan was in the front door. אמרה שרה, צחוק עשה לי אלוקים, God bring me a great laughter, מיד עלה המסטין לפני הקדוש ברוך הוא. Satan went to God right away. אברהם and Sarah, guys. It's not אברהם and Sarah. I don't know if it's clear, אברהם and Sarah. אמר לו, ריבון העולם, אתה אמרת אברהם אוהבי, master of the world, you call אברהם, your belover, הנה עשה סעודה ולא נתן לך מאומה. He just make a meal, and he didn't give you anything. לא לעניים, not to the poor, ולא יקריב לפניך אפילו יונה אחת. He didn't even sacrifice to you even one pigeon. ועוד הנה שרה אומרת שצחקת בה. And Sarah is coming around, how happy she is that she have children. Yeah. So of course it's a lot of codes here, but the end of the tikkun, but because that's not what this lecture is about, I have to give something. Yeah. And just something from Ravash, I can say, על ידי מיתת הרחמים נבחנים כמו חלק של בני העולם, שעל ידי זה יתקנו הכל. So when we act with mercy and kindness and charity, we are fixing the world. We are fixing the world. I remember one time, I was giving a lecture on Kabbalah in Manhattan in somebody's office. It was a gentleman that was bothering me so much against that I'm teaching. He said, I don't believe in nothing of what you say. I said, do you believe in charity? He said, I believe in that. I said, write a check for charity and tell me what you're looking for. I said, are you for real? I said, I'm for real. He wrote a check for charity, and the memo, he said, I want children. It's okay. Do whatever you can afford, and I will pray for that. About 3 months or 4 months later, I'm walking in that street. I think it was 39th Street, and it's between 7 and 8 Avenue. And this gentleman in the street see me. And he was with a check. He said, Eliyahu, I want to give you more money. I said, what happened? I said, my wife's pregnant. And there's other people who want to see you. And I told him, you know, when a person gives charity, he creates mercy. And when you create mercy, everything open up. So I just want to make sure it's clear to everybody. So now, Abraham is being snitched by Satan. אמר לו הקדוש ברוך הוא, מי בעולם כאברהם? Who do I have in the world like אברהם? והמסתים לו משהו שם. Satan said, I'm sorry, rules is a rule, Scott. Rules is a rule. He said, gotta give. והמסתים לו משהו שם עד שבלל כל אותה שמחה. He said, I'm allowed to make a mess and chaos into that party. And at that moment, the decree happened. והקדוש ברוך הוא ציווה להקריב את יצחק לקורבן. You know what happened? That's the day that God agreed that the deal would be to sacrifice Isaac. ונגזר על שרה שתמות על צער בנה. And in that day, in the decree of Sarah has to die, as she will be imagined through the Satan that he sacrificed her son, or her husband sacrificed her son, she will die from pain, from heart attack. כל הצער ההוא גרם, מה שלא נתן משהו לעניים. Abraham, all his life he gave. Abraham. We are not even, not the dust of his shoes. We are not even nearby the dirt next to the dust of his shoes from the giving. פירוש כי עקדת יצחק, so the whole עקדת יצחק, all the binding of Isaac was to make the tikkun for not giving to the Satan who dressed like poor, the gift. And I'm sure when the Mashiach will come, and I'm sure again, when Mashiach will come, when the end of Tikkun will come, Avraham will have to take that Satan who came to his house and slaughter him instead of Isaac. Because no coincidence. When it says, Vayar v'ine ayal achar, it showed that there is ayal, there is a ram, achar. Why you have to say achar? Achar means other, or behind. But achar like Elokim acherim. It's a code. So eventually, in the future, the end of the Tikkun, that's my idea. Avraham will be the one who will be shochet. The angel of death, the Satan, the Yitzhak Hashem. So remember, guys, message, you gotta give. If you're in a good mood, you gotta give. Thank you. You have a great day.